Hey guys, welcome to Live in Color.
What's good, life fam?
Yo, crazy. Title.
Come 19. Caught. See, we can get age restricted for
I'm
that.
not gonna put those words in.
Caught a 19 in bed with my 14-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
A grown ass woman.
Grown woman on the JIT.
With a teenage.
Grown. So hanging out with kids, let alone
She is stupid.
coming to somebody's house.
Is she slow? Man?
You got rizzed up by a 14.
He could.
Wait, what she said?
I gotta put the volume on that.
I can't hear. Put it all
Her
over.
excuse was sounding crazy.
I really gotta know. You 19 years old. You grown. So hanging out with kids, let alone coming in somebody's house.
I ain't gonna lie, 14-year-old is a rizzer. Probably a little tired.
He could if he spoke to me, but not no grown ass fucking woman. You're grown. You're not.
Damn, she admitted.
So she said her excuse was like the little boy told her he could have company. Ma'am, he's a teenage boy. You a grown ass woman.
Man, you got finessed by JIT. Bro.
It doesn't matter. It's the fact that you old enough to know better. He doesn't. He's still a teenage boy.
That nigga must have riz, bro. I wanna see this kid.
Doesn't
How the
in
hell
this
you
situation.
riz?
See this? She can go to jail for this.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
He's underage.
That's crazy.
14.
She said right.
But as a grown ass woman, you should have knew that shit sound like some bullshit, right?
That's what I'm saying. How did she not know?
Even if he did tell you he could have company, you grown, so you should know better
Facts.
than to come up in somebody's fucking house. And then on top of that, instead of getting the fuck up out of here, it's 11 o'clock.
Damn, she trying to sleep over, man.
She trying to have a sleepover?
Trying to
Look at you, 19 years old, trying to have a sleepover?
Like, this nigga pay bills.
Damn, buddy tapping. 14-year-old gets.
Hurry up.
She needs to get the hell out of her house.
For real. Because I'm trying to be patient and I'm trying to be calm. But on my mama, you grown. We could be, like, on some real shit. Please hurry up.
Damn.
So, TikTok removed the video for bullying and harassment. I'm not sure who I was bullying or harassing.
Who was she
but,
bullying?
She was just telling him what the truth
Oh,
is.
it's almost like they trying to protect these people who do this.
Man, he was telling her the truth. Like,
How is she bullying the girl? You catch a grown ass woman with your young son.
protecting your son. And you like, hey, get your grown ass off my JIT. And there's harassment. Crazy.
Whatever. So, story time about how I discovered this 19-year-old woman in the bed with my 13, almost 14-year-old son.
He's not
Damn,
even
he's
14
So,
yet.
it's Saturday morning. I get up about 8:30. I'm cleaning up my house. I'm moving around. I'm doing what I always do. Got my music playing, whatever. Cleaning
How did
up.
she find
I check
out?
my son on the way, down or whatever. Door is locked, which is typical. He typically sleeps with his door locked. It's not an
Gangster.
issue for me because if I need to get in his room.
How many girls he had in his room? You know what I'm saying? How many girls he had in his room? He typically locked his door. She's used to him
But
locking.
most kids always lock their door. They don't want their mom busting. You know how parents are. They're always busting in. That's what it is. It's typical, she's trying to say.
No, man. I think Buddy had some other females coming through that.
Playing, whatever, cleaning up. I check my son on the way, down or whatever. Door is locked, which is typical. He typically sleeps with his door locked. It's not an issue for me because if I need to get in his room, I know how to get in his room.
Okay.
Door is locked, so I'm like, all right, cool, I'll go clean up. About 10 o'clock, I knock on the door. I'm like, I'll knock on the door and I call for him and I keep going. He comes out of his room. I'm like, I need you to sit with your sister. I have to run up to the gas station. When I'm cleaning up my house, I like to burn incense. I didn't have any incense, and so I asked him to come sit with his sister so I could run to get incense or whatever. So he comes out, sits with her. I run up to the gas station. I'm gone like 10 minutes.
Just for
Come
10
back, let him go back to his room. I continue to do what I'm doing. No issue. I mean, whatever. So about
That's crazy.
11 o'clock, I go knock on the door because now I'm finished cleaning. I'm looking for my lighter, and I can't find it. So I'm like, okay. My lighter was here when I went to bed. It's not here. So Two and two together. So I go knock on the door.
They went to
The
puff
door is
together.
locked, and I'm banging, and
He
I'm
banging
like,
too.
"What the fuck is taking you so long to open the door?" Like, I opened the door, so he opens the door and he's standing,
Okay.
and I'm like, "Where's my lighter?" He's like, "I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it." I'm like, "Okay, well, you need to find it." But at the same time, I don't see this girl.
Where is she
Y'all.
hiding though?
She hiding.
I don't see this girl. So I go back out. I'm waiting on him for incense. I didn't have any incense. 5 minutes later, he's still whatever. So I go back to the door. I'm like, "Bro, where's my lighter?" And I look up and I see a bonnet and socks.
Ooh. Wait, where'd she
She's
come
under
from?
the blankets in the bed. All I see is her bonnet and her socks.
She's in the sheets.
So I'm like,
No way.
"You got a girl over here?"
What's crazy is it only took him 10 minutes to get a girl in his crib. Because remember, she left. She said she left for 10 minutes. So during that time, he already had time to call this girl to come back in the house,
That sneaky link.
get the lighter, smoke whatever they was smoking.
Yeah, with her
My God.
vibe. That nigga here.
Bro, y'all kids are demons. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
And I was like, "Oh no, sir. She need to get up and she need to go." Okay. So I go back. I sit on the couch, and I'm just like a little flabbergasted because he ain't never done nothing like this before. He ain't never like snuck no girl into the house. So
That's
I'm like, "Oh my
puberty. There
goodness,
gotta be
like how
some
am I supposed to
puberty
handle
shit
this
going
situation?"
on.
So I called my mom, and I was like, "Mom, this boy got a girl in his bed. Like, what am I
Dang.
supposed to do?"
With a bonnet.
And
With a
so we
bonnet.
was talking, and
She was
I
ready to
reached out
sleep.
a couple of my homegirls,
With
and
a
they was all
bonnet.
like, don't flip out. Just talk to him. Talk to
Oh,
her.
forget that. I'm
call her
flipping out.
parents.
Everybody
You
did
know,
it.
y'all need to have a conversation, especially if they having sex. So I'm like, all right. So part 3. Basically, what happened was, I mean, after, I asked her to leave that final time. She pretty much was like on her way out. She left before the police got here because I absolutely did call the police. They came, they asked a few questions, they got my information.
My thing is, did she have sex with the boy? Because that's right, if she did, because he's still underage. Why did she let her leave? I wouldn't let her leave. For what? You would have been tied up like a pig.
Upside down.
I don't care. I would have been on your back like this. My son would be like, "Ma, chill out." Like,
Nah,
no, I'm just being real. I'm letting you know what I would do.
crazy.
You ain't gonna be in here with my little 13-year-old boy.
Asked my son what her name was. He gave the name that he knows her by. I don't know this woman. I tried to pull my Ring camera to give them a picture of her leaving my house. For some reason, ironically, every video is on there and every video is saved except for the video of her leaving my house. So I don't know how to, they're going to have to do their due diligence to find out who this lady is. I did my part as a parent. I had a conversation with my son. I let him know that,
You don't know this woman.
we've had conversations. You get what I'm saying? We've had conversations surrounding this type of topic before, not dealing with a woman of her age. But we definitely sat down and had a conversation.
He already
and I
had
definitely
girls.
did my due diligence as a parent to make sure that she knew how I felt, that my son knew how I felt, and that the police are involved. If I can find the video of the police, I may post it, but I don't feel the need to have to prove anything to anybody. There's a lot of stuff being said in the comments.
Yeah, the comments be going
And to
crazy.
be honest, I'm not going to explain my parenting or my choices or anything to anybody.
That has nothing to do with her parenting, guys.
That's just what it is. But
Kids
yeah,
are gonna
so
do whatever they want.
that's pretty much how it ended.
You see what people don't understand?
I just
You could be the best parent. You could lay down the rules. You gotta have, the best guidelines. But kids are always gonna be kids.
Yeah, they're gonna do what they want to do.
The fact that it only took her 10 minutes to leave. She said she was out for 10 minutes, and he already had a plan. Kids are smart as hell. Let me tell y'all, this man had a master plan.
Hell yeah.
When he found out that his mom left him for 10 minutes,
He said it's time.
he called up Keisha.
Hit
No,
her
let's
up.
be real. That's what happened.
He hit her up.
He hit her, and he was supposed to be watching his sister. So where was his sister?
As a babysitter, he had to hold it.
Oh, so he put his baby. So was the baby sister in the room with him?
I think what it is
Where was the baby sister?
I think what it is, that time when she left, he used it to sneak her in. So by the time the mom,
Bro, you can't be that smart.
So now when the mom's here and he gives the baby sister back, he's in a room where the girl already, set up. Unless she went through the window. I
What if
don't
she
know.
was a psycho? What if she had a illness that's incurable? What if she hurt that little child or hurt you or your mom? You don't know. Ugh, Jesus, kids, y'all need to think. No, I'm being serious.
I mean, the kid sneaked her in, and the fact that
no, I'm saying, what if
19,
she had bad motives? You're not listening to me.
Big
What if she was a sick person? You don't know who you're bringing. You're bringing a whole stranger into your mother's house with your sister, like with your little sister. Dude, did you even think?
The kid's 13. He thinking about Kitty.
Yeah, but I hope this was a lesson to him. I hope this was a big lesson.
I don't know. You think he's still gonna be doing his thing?
Good luck to him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's the fact that he's 13, like I said, he's going through his puberty stage. So
yeah, he need to get Well, okay, she did say she had a conversation with him, but I feel like boys you speak because you're a boy. Would you do something like this? Would you bring a 19-year-old woman? Because you drove. Oh, tell them about the story where you drove. You know what I mean?
No, but I would say like. We curious as a child,
so you're curious enough to go get a 19-year-old woman. In your head, you're not thinking about getting someone your age as a young boy. You're just curious about.
No, because they think it's cool.
So you can show your friends on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah. No, big fact.
Thank you for letting me know this information ahead of time.
No, I'm just saying that's big.
No,
fact.
I didn't know this stuff.
That's how we would think. Like we were around that age and we like, oh man, you could brag. You're like, oh man, I got this 19-year-old. She came to my crib, man. You feel like you're the man.
But you know, so crazy. I even remember as being when I was 18 years old, there were little 12, like my brother's friends. They'll try to talk to you know how kids are. Mm-hmm. Hey man, I like your sister. What you know? Yeah. I would never give these kids the time of the day because you know better. You know better. You know better. You do better. Come on.
Let me know what y'all think, fam. Love of color.
Damn, this nigga rich though.
How you gonna lie? That's a little Tyler. Love of color. We is out.